Heartbroken wife desperate for answers in suspicious disappearance of Robert Hourihan 10 years after he left Virginia home. An entire decade has passed since a devoted husband and father disappeared in Virginia. His daughter was only 6 years old at the time. In the 10 years he's been gone, he's missed countless birthdays, holidays, and milestones. His wife, Tara, left heartbroken over her husband's disappearance, told Dateline she was even more heartbroken over their daughter's loss. She was so young when he went missing, Tara said. She doesn't really remember him, and that's what hurts most of all. 10 years have passed since Tara last laid eyes on her husband. Their daughter is now 16 years old. But Tara continues to pray for answers so she can finally have closure for her family. I wish I knew that was the last time I would have seen him, Tara said, recalling the day her 33-year-old husband went missing. I would have held onto him a little longer. Tara met Robert when they were both kids. They rode the school bus together and went to the same church. Robert was Tara's first love, but he had no idea, until one Easter Sunday when the secret got out at church. He told her he wished he had known earlier, and promptly asked her on a date. They were together from that day on. Years later, the morning of April 8, 2011 was just like any other, Tara thought. She said she woke up and started making her husband his coffee and lunch. She made sure Robert took his heart medication, as she did every morning. She said everything appeared normal as walked out of the house and headed off to work in Tara's 2004 Chevrolet Cavalier. But when Robert didn't arrive home that evening, Tara knew something was wrong. Her calls and texts to his cell phone went unanswered. No one else had seen or heard from him all day either. Tara told Dateline her husband is not a man who would leave his family and run off on his own. He also needed his medication for the heart condition and wouldn't have left without it. But that wasn't the only reason. His daughter was his whole world, Tara said. He would never, ever leave her. He wouldn't just not come home.